Look at this dog. Wow. Just a week ago, when we would see someone try to sit on a bench, they would stop them and make them get up.
We're Alex and Lindsay. We're two travelers who were exploring South America. Suddenly, a strict lockdown began in Peru, and we've been stuck ever since. Along the way, we took in a stray dog, and he hasn't left our side. It's been months, and we're still here, so we're documenting the whole experience and sharing it with you. Good morning, guys. It's day 79 of our lockdown here in Peru. Yesterday was Sunday, and we're not allowed to go out on Sundays. So we're gonna leave this morning, and we're gonna try to find some food. The thing is, things have started to open up a little bit lately. So some cafes, some restaurants were able to open up, but for some reason, not all of them, only a select few. So we're gonna go out there, we're gonna try to find something. Let's see how it goes. We're gonna go a different way today. Look, guys, things are changing fast. There are a bunch of benches over here. We've never been over here before, but these days, people are sitting on the benches and cops are allowing them. Just a week ago, when we would see someone try to sit on a bench in public, they would stop them and make them get up. Look at this art. Look, this place is just selling masks now. All different kind of masks. Peligro. Even though shops are still opening, like a lot of them, you can't actually go inside. They have this peligroso tape here. Stop you from going in.
So this is a little shopping center right here, but as you can see, it's completely closed down. I'm sure before lockdown there was probably hundreds of people roaming through here, tourists, locals. Now there's nothing.
You can see through there that there's a ton in there, a ton of shops.
All these pharmacies are open.
Look at this dog. Wow.
Oh my.
Where are we right now? Look, it's another car selling fruit and eggs. That's cool. So guys, we don't know where we are right now. We're in a completely different part of Cusco than we've ever been. We just went out looking for some breakfast and nothing really seemed to be open. Guys, look at this. For the most part these days, a lot of stores like the pharmacies and convenience stores, they cut you off with this line of rope or caution tape or something like that, or they don't let you in at all because they have a gate. But this one, they have a whole cellophane wall they just made, and they cut out these little holes where they can talk to you and take your money. Haven't seen that one yet.
Nothing is open.
So we've been walking around for an hour and we still haven't found almost anything. We found the market here. We're gonna maybe go to Orion.
So this giant shoe store is open, but you have to call them for them to let you in. And these are the hours they're open, 10 to 5.
Look at that. That's their front door right now. Okay, so far we've only been able to find fries. We found papas at Orion, and now we're eating them on a bench here. Don't know if we're allowed, but other people are sitting down, so.
Selling some empanadas right there.
Look at that group.
That's the biggest herd of dogs we've seen.
Wow. Wow. Now there are a lot of dogs in Cusco, more than we've ever seen anywhere else, but we have never seen a herd of dogs, a gang like that. There were probably 15 in there.
It's probably nice for them because they can protect each other like that.
Yeah. We were afraid to bring Potato Head in there just in case they would gang up on him. We don't know. Look at all the people out now these days. Alright, here we are again. So we ended up going to the same place that we went a few days ago to get a mango smoothie and some empanadas, because even after walking around for a couple hours, there's still almost nothing open. We don't really know why that place is able to be open but nothing else. It's just a little cafe.
Maybe there will be more open with time, but the others are just preparing and ordering supplies. I'm getting one porción de torta chocolate.
Smoothies, cakes, fries.
Alright guys, I got this lovely piece of chocolate cake for $2. Actually, it was a little under $2. And it looks like it is a very rich chocolate cake with some chocolate frosting and some coconut flakes. Very good. I don't know how else to describe it. It's kind of weird because as we're walking around, nothing's really open. But there's all these bakery type of cake places. It seems like they usually sell more than just that, but all they're selling now is cakes. You guys were super excited because we finally found postcards. We've probably asked literally like 30 people since we've been here and no one was selling them. And then at the new place we just moved, there's this little convenience store next door and they have them. But the reason we want postcards so bad is because we have a Patreon. So if you sign up for that, you get postcards from around the world. Alex draws a little something on there for you because he's an artist. And we send them off.
So it's now so many of you guys have joined lately that we have to buy about 50 of these. So now that we've hit our goal with the GoFundMe money you guys were generous with, we are gonna get Potato Head an awesome blanket.
I guess we could buy a big suit. We only brought our backpacks. Alright, we found Mr. Potato Head a huge blanket / rug that he can lay on.
Wow, look at that.
So Peruvian.
He likes it.
You like it, baby? Yeah, there you go. Yeah, we like it. Okay.
¿Y cuánto cuesta?
Okay, so 15.
Okay. Alright guys, it's time for Q&A, but Lindsay was too lazy to get out of bed, so we're doing it in our bed.
Nighttime Q&A. Lazy nighttime Q&A.
Alright.
First one comes from Madeline Cruz. She says, have you guys ever been mugged in any of your travels, and what do you do to stay safe? Alex probably has a lot more to say on this one, but I'll answer super quickly. I've never been mugged, and what I try to do to stay safe is be aware of my surroundings and follow your gut.
I've never really been mugged, but I have been scammed. I was scammed in India out of around $100. That's a long story, but it's on my other channel. If you want to look at that, I tell the whole thing. And then one time when I first started traveling, I think 6 or 7 years ago, when I was in Spain, I was at this festival called La Tomatina, which is the biggest food fight in the world where you throw tomatoes everywhere. Best thing ever. But the day before, I slept in a piece of art. I slept in like a sculpture in the mountains, waiting for the party to begin the next morning. And somebody stole my camera while I was passed out in that sculpture.
That's pretty close to getting mugged, kind of.
Closest. Yeah, closest I've had.
Dang. So how'd you record it?
I didn't record it.
You didn't record the food fight thing?
No. This was like 6 or 7 years ago. This was before I started recording my travels. I wish I did.
So they took away from that. Oh, you were gonna record it though, right?
No, it was a disposable camera.
Was it actually?
Yeah. I forgot to mention it was like a $10 disposable camera.
If you ask enough questions, you'll get answers.
I totally forgot to. It was so long ago that I forgot. It was it wasn't a huge loss.
Wow. Moving on to the next question. All right. Next one comes from Daniel Davids. Says, could you please send me Lindsay's Amazon link? Alex should design cool face masks. Kisses for Potato Head.
Designing cool face masks would be pretty cool. I'd love to. If there was a way to do that, I would. And Lindsay's Amazon link. So there's a link to my Amazon, our Amazon, down below.
You click the description arrow, then like opens it up, and then there's links. And then you can click the Amazon one, and then there should be like 4 different shops at least. And then you can find mine in there, and then Alex's gear as well.
It'll show Alexander's shop, Lindsay's shop, and then a couple others. So pretty easy to find.
So this next question comes from Mocha Japan. Says, what will happen to the dog when you leave Peru?
Very good question. We've been wanting to answer this one for a while because we know we're not going to make everyone happy. So we have a really good option in the Sacred Valley. It's a couple who wants to take Potato Head home. And for those who don't know, Sacred Valley is pretty close to Cusco. So that is an option, but we know that some of you guys wanted us to take him back to the US, which we really wanted to do, but nobody has really offered to take him and been able to keep up with that deal.
Yeah, and also we don't even know when we're going to be flying home. There's just a lot of unknowns with that. We weren't ruling it out completely, but it just seems like there's a really good option close to here, so it makes more sense maybe to keep him here. We've been getting a lot of mixed feelings about this. Some of you feel really strongly that he needs to go to the US, and then some of you feel really strongly that he shouldn't leave his home in Cusco. Alex can tell you about the story from yesterday.
Yeah, so some of you in the comments say that he's a Peruvian dog, he's a Cusco dog, and he should stay here where he's from. And who knows that he really wants to go to another far-off land like the United States. So we really don't know. And so the owner of the store we were at yesterday, he said that
the one that recognized Potato from the previous video, for those of you who watched it.
Yeah, he kind of likes Potato Head. He's seen him around for years, it sounds like. He watches the tourists as they feed him. He thinks that he's happy. He sleeps all around the historic center of Cusco. He gets food from everybody, and he just seems happy here. So he said, oh no, don't take him from Cusco. He's a Cusco dog, a Cusqueño, and he belongs here.
He's happy here. Tourists feed him. He likes to eat from the tourists.
Yeah, so we started thinking about this, and maybe that's true. We really don't know. Does he want to be on the streets, or does he want to be in somebody's home? We
obviously know he wants to be with us, but also that's just not really an option because it wouldn't be fair to him to drag him along on all of our travels. And it would just not work.
Yeah, so people keep asking this question about us taking Potato, and we really can't because our plans have been to travel the world for the next 2-3 years, something like that. And that means traveling to many countries, taking many flights, trains, buses, planes, everything. And Potato just can't do that. He wouldn't want to do that, and we can't take him to 100 countries. Like, who knows what's going to happen. So that's just not really an option. So what do you guys think? I know we're going to get mixed opinions here.
We wish we could make everyone happy, but ultimately I feel like we just have to do what we feel is best for Potato Head and our entire situation.
So we'll keep you updated on this as we figure it out, but we have a couple options here and we're getting close to figuring it out. All right, the next question is from Juan Reyes, who asks, how come you never use a taxi for moving?
Yeah, so until recently, they did not even allow taxis, so it wasn't even an option, but now it is, and we will be utilizing that service.
We do like walking, though. We like walking around town. We like getting to know new cities, so That's part of the reason we don't take taxis all the time.
And we sit inside so much with lockdown, so it's good for us to walk around and get exercise. And when you walk around a city, you get to see things and notice things that you would never see in a taxi. So it's kind of fun.
Yeah.
Except for when you have 30 pounds of luggage on your back. Next one comes from Doug Avila. Says, is that common that you can't flush toilet paper down the toilet? You put dirty toilet paper in the garbage?
Oh, garage garbage?
He meant garbage.
Okay. Yeah, so I included this question because I thought it was interesting that a lot of people had no idea that this happens anywhere in the world. Because where we're from in the US, you always put the toilet paper in the toilet and you just flush it in the toilet. That's what everybody does. And since we mentioned it in the last video, a bunch of people have been commenting and they cannot believe that you would put your soiled toilet paper in the garbage. So I just thought for the Peruvians here and people that have been doing that their whole lives, that's pretty interesting. Did you know that people had no idea that this existed?
The thing is that this is actually probably more common throughout the world that you do not flush your toilet paper. Yeah. I think like their septic systems just cannot handle it. But I will admit it was a very foreign concept when I first started traveling to other countries. I was like, wait, you do what? It seemed wrong, but here it's just normal.
And I've gotten so used to it in my travels. Usually I travel to countries that do it that way, that when I go back home, it's kind of a foreign concept to me to do it the way that people do it in the US. And it takes me several weeks to get back to that. So, kind of weird. All right, guys, so next is your coronavirus story. And this is, I believe, the last one that we have from a friend.
We need your help. Send some in.
Yeah, we're going to have no more stories soon. And you guys can have your own face, your own story on our video at the end. So,
and other people have enjoyed seeing these stories and hearing them. It helps us see what other people are going through. So, please send in a story. It won't take long.
Hey, Alex. My name's Chris from Palmerston North, New Zealand. And it's about almost 3:20 here in the afternoon on Wednesday the 25th. Our country goes into a full lockdown tonight at midnight for 4 weeks. All our schools closed yesterday and the leadership has been handed over to the Director of Civil Defence. And just want to give a message out to the rest of the world to be safe, stay home, and hopefully we'll see each other on the other side. Okay, all the best.
Alright guys, that's the end of the video. Thanks for watching. Make sure to click the like button. It helps us out a lot. Leave a comment below and subscribe if you haven't already.
We'll see you in the next video. Hey guys, we can only do so much on YouTube and we only put out a video every 2 or 3 days. So if you want more, if you want daily stuff, you should head to Instagram. Find us at Alexander Travel Bum. And that's where you'll find daily stories and photos about our travels. Hey, thanks for making it all the way through this video. If you want to watch more, click one of these videos, subscribe because I'm traveling all around the world and I'm sharing the whole thing with you. Thanks.